Good morning, geeks and gamers. Welcome to the single most important show in the history of the internet at this time, on this day, with these hosts and this topic, Geeks and Gamers Daily. And we have Drunk 3PO in the house. What's up, Drunk 3PO?
Common Geeks and Gamer win.
That's right. Common dubs, baby. Common dubs right here.
That's what we're doing.
How you doing, Jay?
Doing great, man. Things are good. It's a little nipply here in Florida.
A little nipply. A little nipply.
52.
It feels perfect outside. It feels perfect. A little too cold for you, though, right?
Just, I think if I stand in the sun, I'll be all right. But like, it's just the breeze. Every time the breeze hits, like ice in my bones. It's like really weird. But,
it's perfect. It's perfect. Bill says S tier team today. Damn. It's rare that both hosts get a compliment around these parts.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
It's pretty rare that both hosts get a compliment. So I think we'll take that dub for what it is. I am 100% okay with that. So, but yeah, we have some things to talk about. And listen, I want to jump right in, all right? Because Jay doesn't know about this. Jay does not know about this. And unfortunately, I do know about this. But Billboard has released their top 25 artists of the century. Greatest pop stars of the century. Are you ready for this? Greatest pop stars of the century, Jay. Are you ready for this? Beyonce number 1. Taylor Swift number 2.
All right, I can give you that one. Rihanna,
Drake, Lady Gaga, Britney Spears, Kanye West, Justin Bieber, Ariana Grande, Adele, Usher, Eminem, Nicki Minaj, Justin Timberlake, Miley Cyrus, Jay-Z, Shakira, The Weeknd, BTS, Bruno Mars, Lil Wayne, One Direction, Bad Bunny, Ed Sheeran, and Katy Perry. This is absolutely insane. So this is where I say that Beyonce is the most overrated piece of shit that's ever existed in the history of entertainment.
God,
is that a Diddy list?
2000? From the year 2000, right? The 21st century, right? We're talking 2000 to 2100.
To 2100.
Isn't that
yeah.
Isn't that a century?
But I guess it's so far.
Beyonce number 1?
Beyonce number 1, which is insane. So
I thought Eminem would be higher. Just because
Eminem, let's be real, Eminem should be higher. He absolutely should be higher. When did his second album come out though? That was like late 90s, right? Was that late 90s?
It might have been
the huge.
He might have missed it.
Yeah, it was at the Marshall Mathers LP, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
I personally like the real Slim Shady. It was like that. I think that was
99,
my favorite.
Yeah, 99, 2000. That was his huge album right there. So, but yeah, so I just saw this and I'm like, get out. That's why I put that ugly ass Beyonce picture on the thumbnail. Because rumor had it years ago that Beyonce really doesn't want that picture on the internet. So, of course, the internet did what the internet always does. And they made sure that they put that all on the internet. And so, but.
No, is Mariah Carey on that list?
No. And that's kind of weird. I mean, because she's still relevant as hell. But yeah, that's the list right there.
In 2005, Mariah Carey was the top-selling artist.
Okay, there you go. I mean, I personally think, like, just on talent, like, I mean, and again, I'm fairly new to Ariana Grande because I saw this fucking movie. But like, to me, like, this chick's got 10 times more talent than Taylor Swift ever had. Like, Taylor Swift couldn't do what that girl did in that movie. Like, and it's a musical.
I honestly think Taylor Swift should be number 1, but they probably didn't put her on there because she's white.
Probably. Well, if you're just talking about from pure accomplishment, like, Taylor Swift is the number 1 artist, like, just on accomplishment. She absolutely is. But on talent, I don't think Taylor Swift is actually a talented like music like singer and shit like that and entertainer. Honestly, you know who's probably the most talented on this list right here, in my opinion? It's probably Timberlake.
Yeah, Justin could be up there.
Usher's talented as hell too, as much as he's a piece of shit. And Timberlake's a piece of shit too, by the way. Justin Timberlake's the gayest piece of shit ever, okay? He is such a beta male, but the dude is talented as hell. Bruno Mars is talented as hell.
I gotta tell you, I don't think I've listened to anything from Bad Bunny.
I don't know who Bad Bunny is. I heard about Bad Bunny during the election, and I didn't know if it was a porn star or a rapper. I had no idea, or an OnlyFans chick. I had no idea what Bad Bunny was.
Yeah.
What is a Bad Bunny? Who is Bad Bunny? Seriously, I don't know who Bad Bunny is.
He's a Puerto Rican rapper.
I thought it was an OnlyFans chick or a porn star. And there was something to do with Bad Bunny. Apparently he had didn't he make a comment about the Kill Tony thing or something, the joke that Kill Tony made? And I was like, why is a porn star talking about why is the media reporting on what a porn star is saying? But apparently Bad Bunny's not a porn star.
Spotify's 2024 most streamed artists globally is Taylor Swift, The Weeknd, Bad Bunny, Drake, Billie Eilish, Travis Scott, Pelso Pluma, if I said that right, Kanye West, Ariana Grande, and
so no Beyonce.
No Beyonce. Article that's 2024. So yeah, that's why I think Taylor Swift should probably be number one. The Weeknd is a newer. Yeah, he's on number 18. Yeah, I think Jay-Z should be a little higher, but he might be more 90s. So.
Jay-Z should be. Jay-Z is the poster boy for every ugly human being to know that you can get a hot chick. All right, if Jay-Z is the ugliest person, Jay-Z's up there with Ben Roethlisberger is the ugliest people that's ever existed, and so if Jay-Z can get a hot chick, I guess you can too. So that's really his legacy as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, just wanted to talk about that really quick. Beyonce number one on
Jeremy's
Billboard.
Triggered.
I think she's so pathetic. I think she's garbage, dude. I really do. I really think she's garbage. All right. Thundarius says Jay is S tier. Jeremy is gay tier. Hail the 199. Hail. Frank for 20 says you might like this, Jay. I found out my Polish ancestors gained nobility by the Polish king by plundering Turkish ships. The contract was no more pirating and you'll get land for enterprises. They took the deal.
Oh, that's cool.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty cool.
What's up right there. Cool. So if you don't know, Jay has the History of Pirates channel.
Yeah.
How's that channel doing?
It's great.
Having fun over there?
I love it. It's doing awesome.
Hell yeah.
So it's constantly all the videos are that evergreen content. So it's they're constantly being watched.
Mm-hmm.
So it's steadily growing every week. So we'll probably knock into 10,000 subs really soon.
Nice.
So
right.
Yeah, very happy on how that's going.
MJUK84 says, "Oh God, the furry Croc brothers."
Yeah, that's right.
I'm wearing my furry Crocs right now. Nader's Brick Channel says, "Jeremy, for Christmas, you should get everyone the gift of Crocs." What a great gift that would be. What a wonderful gift that would be for everyone.
The
Ben
gift
Snow. Ben Snow says,
"That's expensive though. Crocs ain't cheap, man."
Ben Snow says, "Who's going to the Vader episode 2 premiere?" I didn't get invited.
Not me.
I didn't get invited.
Where is he doing that?
I'm not even sure.
Yeah.
Andre CR for 5,000 CRC says Bad Bunny is a Puerto Rican rapper that sings like Billie Eilish was eating deek and had more depression. Yeah, people are saying Bad Bunny was in WWE. I guess that was when I wasn't watching, but I don't know. I didn't know what Bad Bunny was. So Comics Dad says Pop Bass ran by Simple Jeremy or Jeremy unsure which. Maddening says in the year 2000. Oh yeah. In the year 2000. Conan O'Brien. Nice. In the year 2000. Andy plays games, says Ben's sister should be on the list, honestly. Cider Hype says, does Bruno Mars is gay? Does Bruno Mars is gay?
Sure.
Yeah. Beastie Man says, yo, Jason Yankovic says, thank God that I grew up in the century of good music. Time to put a Toto album. Yeah, like, dude, I can't deal with current music at all, man. I am so disconnected to it. Like, this was like back when I think we were doing, I can't remember what it was, like a Vegas meetup years ago. Okay, this is how disconnected from current music I am. And Krista's in my truck and she plays Blinding Lights. I'd never fucking heard it.
Ooh.
I was like, this is an amazing fucking song. What is this, like an 80s song? She goes, no, what the fuck are you talking about? This is Blinding Lights and Weekend. I'm like, what the fuck's The Weekend? Like, I had no idea. And it's such a good song, but I'd never heard it. That's how disconnected from new music I am. I only listen to, like, 90s and 2000, man. I cannot deal with this new shit. Yasuke says, Jay, what did you think about this guy that signed with Eastern Michigan? He's one of the top linebackers in the country. That's his name.
Noah. Oh, I think it's a great
move for diversity. Great move for diversity. Wolfblade says, Michael Jackson and Prince are the greatest in pop. MJ is the GOAT of all time. No doubt about it. And Prince is right there too. Nick Brown says, does Bailey English gay? What? Yeah. Simple Jeremy says, I think that they think she's garbage too. Jay is awesome. John Ambler says, hey Jeremy, you know why they sing that song, so you don't have to. Woo! Throwing my own joke right back at me. I respect it. Andrew Short says, I'd rather listen to Jeremy sing than Bent talking. Damn. Bent catching strays. Nandy says, not a fan of Billy English. He's overrated. Sergeant Schultz says, Wings of Pegasus YouTube channel proved Taylor Swift is miming her concerts. All I know is I heard a Taylor Swift like live performance all these years ago, and it sounded like cats fighting. It was bad. And I'm like, this is the chick that's got like all the album sales. It was really strange. But anyway, we've got to move on, Jay, because we do have something to talk about. Are you ready? Are you ready, Jay? Are you excited? Are you excited? Because after like 2 weeks of the Snow White trailer premiering in front of, I believe, Wicked, and then, of course, it leaked online, and many people reacted to it. We reacted to it. Other people talked about how bad it was. The reaction was not good. Suddenly, though, Disney didn't really upload it at first. You're like, what's going on here? Why are they not uploading this? Because usually when you have a trailer premiere during a movie, only like a couple days later, then they drop it online. Disney didn't drop this for like 2 weeks. And everybody was speculating because, hey, are they embarrassed at the reaction to this? Do they not want this thing to get ratioed? Are they trying to let some of that die down? Well, they did release the trailer. And Jay, it didn't go over very well for them because the trailer is now sitting at 226,000 downvotes at the time of recording this video. 226,000 downvotes to only 17,000 upvotes. That is a monumental ratio beyond belief. And if you go to the comment section, it is a wise man's once said bloodbath, and it is a bloodbath. It is an absolute bloodbath. So how bad do you think this is going to be for them, Jay? Because this movie releases March 21st, 3 weeks into March. What do you think? Do you think this is going to be a flop? Do you think it's going to be an all-timer flop? What do you think?
I think Disney did a great job in bringing everyone together and saying that they don't like it. I mean, we have articles that are written. This one from Polygon, Jeremy's favorite news source. And their title is, oh boy, the new Snow White trailer
Rachel Zegler deserves better. Oh,
Like
God.
even they hate the trailer. Even they hate it. Like even people that want to support Rachel are like, we don't like this. This is not good. Like what are they thinking? So they've done a good job in bringing everyone together. I don't know what's going to happen. I think they'll release it and then it'll be right on Disney Plus as soon as possible. And I don't see a lot of interest. Not like, for the Wicked movie, which I haven't seen. I don't know if I plan on seeing it. Just not in my wheelhouse, whatever. But they the hype for that was, we saw it coming. We saw it. Even at Universal Studios, they tore down like a giant store at Universal to make the Wicked experience where you can meet the characters, where you can like that's how much faith they had in that film. But
I remember going
Disney,
to see,
not so much.
Yeah,
not
I
so
mean,
much going on at that theme park or anything like that either.
I had to go see fucking the Little Mermaid live action for Friday Night Tights, and I don't remember anything about that movie outside of how far apart her eyes were in the movie. That's about all I remember. And so that's all I remember about that movie. I've watched a lot of the live action Disney movies. I've missed some of them. For the most part, there've been a few that were good, but most of them are hit or miss. This one, though, they're changing specific elements of the story to cater to the social justice woke bullshit. Like, that's the problem that many people are going to have with this. And the fact that she has disrespected the legacy of Snow White and how much that meant to the Disney company. Because if you remember, that was a huge deal back in the day. Snow White took them to a whole different level, took Walt Disney's company to a whole different level back then. He put a lot into that. And for her to disrespect that, she's not only pissed off, of course she's pissed off people like us because we're always pissed off. She's pissed off the actual Disney fans with this too. It's a perfect storm.
And then the whole, if anyone that voted for Trump shouldn't know peace, then then she did the whole she took a side where it's like free Palestine and all those comments of just it just hasn't been good for Disney. For the record, at the Disney theme parks, you could still go and meet live action Little Mermaid. She's still there.
Black Little Mermaid?
Yeah.
How's that one going?
I don't know. I never went in line to meet her, so I don't know how that's going, but she's still there. But basically what I'm saying is Disney believed in that film. They went, they kept marketing it and they kept showing it in the parks and different things like that. Here, it's nothing.
Almanac, you're a fucking retard, okay? All the attention this movie gets from Geeks and Gamers just proves Disney's point. Then why the fuck didn't they release this trailer 2 weeks ago so we could talk about it then? Why did they avoid it for 2 weeks? Tell me that one. Almanac, since you seem to know every fucking thing. Don't give them attention. Don't give them attention. I'm going to give them more fucking attention now. I'm going to talk about Snow White every goddamn day for the next fucking month just for you. So you can go fuck yourself. Don't talk about these things, Jeremy. Clearly, Geeks and Gamers and other people that have talked about these things, man, look what he did for the Marvels. Boy, we sure made that one a big success, didn't we? Oh, boy. Yeah, man, with The Flash. We talked about The Flash. Man, we really made that one a big success. Oh, Barbie. We didn't talk about Barbie. Oh, wow. Well, look what happens. I guess, how about we just give you our opinions? A lot of times our opinions reflect things, but we also can acknowledge when things are popular. Something like Barbie. It was popular. Why was Barbie popular? Was Barbie popular because we did or didn't talk about it? No, we got nothing to do with that shit. We're not that fucking powerful. We're just a couple of douchebags on the internet talking about things. That's it.
I, for one, was really trying to get the Acolyte renewed because that did wonders for my channel. But I talked about the Acolyte every day, twice a day, and it didn't. I failed, Jeremy.
Yeah, I know. Oh, my God. Just talking about this is going to make it a success. If that is in fact the reason that it succeeds, then I shouldn't have to be begging for super chats every day. If I'm that fucking powerful that I can crash or make a movie succeed based on me talking about it, some asshole who can't even get a fucking Rumble agreement, but apparently I can make fucking movies succeed by talking about them. It's the stupidest fucking narrative I've ever heard. So anyway, back to the point at hand. Yes, I'll continue to talk about the fucking movie. And if that pisses you off, stay pissed off. Put on a cape and be super mad. Or put a super 2, whatever you want to call it, all right? I do think that this movie is going to be a financial problem for them, though. Do I think this is looking at a Marvel's level failure?
Oh, no. I think it's going to be worse, only simply because of the reshoots.
Not worse than the Marvels.
What I'm saying is, if we find out the real number that they spent on the film, then we'll know how bad of a disaster it will be, because apparently like the CGI and all that stuff, and like they did a lot of reshoots. There's some weird numbers out there, like I even heard one report, I don't know if this is true, that they've spent almost $500 million, and if that's the case, and it and it flounders and fails, and then it'll be a massive failure. Yeah, it probably won't match the Marvel's level, but it could be pretty bad depending on, like, I think Disney has this movie and the Captain America movie that they've spent way too much money on, basically refilming the film multiple times, that they're going to be like two of the biggest box office bombs ever. Even if it's like, it's weird because like, even if it does sort of well, how they're gonna like spin those numbers where it's like, oh, it's the #1 movie in America, if that even happens.
Yeah,
but it's like, yeah, but you spent $600 million to make it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's got to cover $1 billion plus just to break even. So I guess we'll see.
I'm looking forward to this. Numbers. I'm looking forward to this movie releasing and kind of seeing what type of spin they're putting on it. By the way, this 9,000 for largest mint toy collection is really catching my eye because I see a G.I. Joe in the thumbnail. We're gonna have to watch video. We're gonna have to watch this one later. Okay, we gotta watch
piece. All right,
where's the G.I. Joe?
Perfect. It's perfect bubble. Really sharp card, but this is just one of the pieces.
Okay, I gotta watch that later. We gotta put that one on the like list. We're gonna be checking that one out a little bit later. Woo! Oh my God, it's Storm Shadow. V1 Storm Shadow.
This one's like a super mint card Storm Shadow. That's smart. Even putting bubble wrap inside. And then he put them in these really nice acrylics.
I have those cases for some of mine.
So this one's, but we knew this going in.
That's this very
is a
expensive
minty Storm Shadow.
Thousands of dollars right there.
If he was dead white, this would be a high dollar.
Oh, so he's probably got some of the
and I think this is the one that he thinks the O-ring has popped, which would hurt it. But
so for those who don't know, the O-ring for G.I. Joes, it keeps the figure connected, and the O-rings break a lot. I've got a ton of Joes where my O-ring has broken in them, and back in the day they were easy to replace. Now with them getting older, some of the screws are stripped out, or they're rusted out because you have to put the screw you have to put a screwdriver into the back of them, take the screw out, it separates the back and the front of the figure, and then you can put the new O-ring in. But they're very, very tough now to replace with an older figure like that. So anyway, I'll have to watch that video later, but the thumbnail worked. Clickbait works, baby. Let's go. All right, so let me see where we're at. We've got 9 and a 23 for 10. Says, I'll tell you, my wife spotted her and I turned looking for the Little Mermaid, and I gave up when I couldn't until she pointed her out with a single family asking for a photo next to a hot dog stand. Talking about the Black Little Mermaid at Disney. Is that it? I can't imagine there's a lot of people that are in line for a movie that not a lot of people saw. That would be my take on it.
She's like, the thing is, like, she's on the she's in an inside of the building. So you'd have to go to Hollywood Studios and go inside, and then they let in like how they do that line. It's a little different than the others. Like, they just let in like a group of people, unless they changed it. They just let in like a group of people at a time, and everyone watches them take a picture with her, I guess. And then off you go.
And Jeanette says 5 months of fun. You guys are awesome. Keep fighting the good fight. Bad Bunny dated Khloe Kardashian briefly. They came to South Africa together. I think the better question is, who hasn't dated a Kardashian at this point?
That'd be me. Just seemed to slip through my fingers, I guess.
We're about the only two. We're about the only. Of course, we're not black either. So that's just one of the basic requirements of dating a Kardashian. So Maximus BT with the 99 cent. Thank you. Grizzly Nightmare says I'm probably late to the party, but wasn't Wade's best friend brother Weasel in DP3? Say that again now. I'm probably late to the party.
Wade's best friend.
Why wasn't?
Oh,
so in Deadpool 3. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Carnal says, who do you think should get more credit? An artist who sings, plays an instrument on stage, or an artist who sings, dances with choreography? Okay, hang on. Who do you think should get more credit? An artist who sings, plays an instrument on stage, or an artist who sings, dances with choreography? Well, it comes down to how good are they, first of all. So just an isolated thing is hard. You need to give me specifics. Because at the end of the day, how good they are at it is the bottom line.
I think singing with an instrument is
well, yeah, but
I could be wrong. But
does that mean that am I gonna, if I get up there and sing with an instrument versus somebody who's performing at choreography at a high level, am I better than them just because I'm singing with an instrument? I'm not gonna be good at it, but at least I'm doing it.
I'm gonna say yes. There you go. There's your hot take.
Let me see. Uncle
Please
Danny
don't
says,
cancel me.
Greetings from Minnesota, watching live while repairing video game consoles for work. Jeremy, if you have questions about opening up a video game store, hit me up. I want to open a video game store so bad. Everybody tells me it's a bad business decision, which makes me want to do it even more.
Yeah.
So, but yes, I definitely want to. The chat says, I like my suitcase in the year 2000. Yeah, that song is so weird. Snex says, no one. AI. Jay. Jay was born a poor black girl. Yeah, the AI is not nice to you. The AI is not nice to you at all, Jay. Maximus BT with a 99 cent with those fucking feet, man. What is going on with that? Dermy Wormy says, Rachel Zegler is my future ex-wife. Congrats, man. Congrats on the sex. That's awesome. Nandy says only 226 downvotes. Disappointed in us. Also, why the fuck would she eat the apple now that she's the leader of the rebellion? No purpose of the apple. Yeah, they're destroying this entire story. Naria returns, says, hail to 199. How ironic that Disney was saved by Snow White and will now be killed by Snow White. Also, Beardo man up and accept the savvy face-off fig. Yeah, Beardo catching strays. Okay, so Jay.
Yeah.
You have seen Skeleton Crew.
I have.
You have a review on your channel.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have not watched it, and I really was not interested in watching it. But I have seen that, generally speaking, it seems like people are enjoying Skeleton Crew.
Hold on. Before you continue, let me be perfectly clear. Because all the Acolyte fans are now tweeting stuff like this. It's all over the internet. So Jeremy, if he sees you bullying some of these kids from the Skeleton Crew, he's about to throw hands.
I am very scared.
There's other people too, that like they've been saying, like, I hope someone criticizes the show. Look at Project Aggro, criticism isn't bullying. If you say something bad about the show, they're coming after you, man. Like, they're not playing games this time around. We got tough guys here.
Man,
you know?
let me
look at Alex. Like, you know.
Let me rethink what I was going to say, because I was actually going to say some mean things, but now after this tweet, I've got to rethink that one. I got to rethink that one. Man, damn, I am super scared. Man, anybody who's willing to go on Twitter and type that aggressively, I should be very scared of them. It should be very, very scary. But I'm glad to know that
people are wild, man.
It's crazy,
These
dude.
are the same people that were like, if they don't give us an Acolyte 2, we're never watching another Star Wars project again. Well, you know what Star Wars did? They decided that they were going to mail out a bunch of goodies to these people to kind of ease the tension, you know, like let's just ease the tension. But you know, like so they got their little gift boxes, but now that they got their free gifts from Star Wars, they're all like, I'm ready for the haters. Don't you dare mess with these children. Oh, they got the Mando. It's on site.
The guy who goes in protected mode when mean words are said. Kyle Katarn. Mean words, I gotta go protected mode. But now it's like, I'm on site fighting the haters, but I can't take mean words. God damn. Good Lord, man.
Also, they're happy too, because these wonderful fans that Star Wars has collected, they're pushing this already on children. Fern is one of the stars. She's the boss girl in the show, and they're already like, Fern has a lesbian flag in her name. Yay, Star Wars. They've done it. Very odd fan base that they have there, that they love pushing this kind of stuff.
What the hell is wrong with these people, man? Seriously.
It's quite the group they've collected. And you want to know what's crazy? That whole, like, they tweet something like that out, they get like millions of views. Like, I don't understand. But Jeremy, if you were a little more positive with Star Wars, you would have gotten beautiful things like this. Let me show you what they gave out to the fans. We got chocolate. We got a do-rag.
That looks nice.
Got a pirate flag. They're holding up the pirate flag. This character dies in the second episode. Spoilers. And then they get a message in a bottle, which basically says, join the crew of the Skeleton Crew, premiering on Disney. That's an awesome message in a bottle you send out to your fans. So, you know. So with all that said, you know, we had the first 2 episodes that were dropped. And what can I say? It's a show made for kids. It's hard to call it a Star Wars show. I don't like the comparison to Goonies. That's such a high bar. Basically, it has more story development than the Acolyte. And it's
which is a low bar.
Yeah. So that's basically all we see in these first 2 episodes. They just talk about like the kids, and how one kid has this book where he likes the Jedis, and he's late for it. And sure, I'm gonna spoil it, whatever. In short, he's running late. He's on his bicycle, his hover bike, and he falls, and he finds this symbol on the ground that looks like a Jedi temple. He thinks he found the Jedi temple. His mom's nowhere to be found, and his dad has one line. It's kind of crazy. His dad's like, I got to get to work. Hey, go to school. I got to get to work. I got to go to work. I got to go to work. So he finds a symbol that looks like the Jedi temple, and he tells his elephant-looking friend, I don't know, and they're like, hey, we got to come back here, and like, I found a Jedi temple. It's going to be awesome. So these 2 girls, the boss girls, they're like, hey, like, he's found something. Maybe we can find parts for our motorcycle, whatever. And they dig this up, and they go inside, and it's actually a spaceship. And as kids being kids, they stumble around and they push some buttons, and the spaceship takes off, and they go into outer space. and they don't know what to do. And the robot, which is a knockoff of One-Eyed Willie from Goonies. Everything is about pirates, like it's pirate themed. They show a pirate attack, which made it look like, you know, like two ships of old. They come across and they shoot each other with cannons, like very, very piratey. They're like, hey, we got to get back to our home. And they're like, we don't know where your home is. So the mystery is that these kids live on a planet that's been that has disappeared from the data banks, and nobody knows where to find it. So they got to get home. So they're off on their adventure. So there it is.
And so
as far as the first two episodes, was it woke or anything? I don't think so. Everybody's enjoying it. A lot of people are saying it's the best Disney Plus Star Wars show since Mandalorian season 1. So,
okay,
you know, that's it. It's definitely geared for a younger audience. Like that's how it is. Like you look at like shows like the Ewok Adventure of old, you know, and that's what I thought the Disney Plus Star Wars was going to be, like shows like that, like Lego Star Wars, the holiday special. A show like this. So that's what I figured was going to be on, not their main programming.
Right.
But
do you recommend it for anybody that's on the fence?
Not yet.
Okay. So 2 episodes. How many total episodes are there? Do we know? I
think there's 8 because apparently our man Frank Gore spoiled it.
Frank Gore.
You know, this is what he had to say for episode 3 that's not out yet. If I can find it. Here it is right here. So this is where Disney, I guess, until we see it, I guess Disney can't help themselves. Chris Gore says, I agree. The Skeleton Crew is a fun and solid Star Wars show for kids. But in episode 3, you meet the parents and learn one character has 2 moms. They just can't help themselves. Modern messaging must be inserted no matter what. I'd have preferred if they had kept the parents out altogether.
Of course. They just have to add some bullshit to it. Even when people are enjoying it, that's what I'm saying.
It's like, it's like there's really no hate for the first 2 episodes. It's kind of like, yeah, it's a regular show. And then it's like they just can't help themselves. So they got to put it in the next episode. So there you go.
This is Disney Star Wars right here. It's always going to be just like this. They're never going to get away from this bullshit. Good Lord, man.
Why is it always episode 3 too? It's like they released the first 2. They did that with the Acolyte. Then episode 3 was the witches dancing and all that weird. Yeah. That's when all the weirdness started. For the Acolyte.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch it at this point in time. I'm not interested. To be fair, because there's people out there that will accuse me of saying like, well, Jeremy only watches the Star Wars that he doesn't like so he can grift off of it. I just want to be clear that is 100% true. And if I can't find a reason to grift off of Disney Star Wars, then I just won't watch it at all because fuck Disney Star Wars. So yes, that is a clarification right there. All right, so Skeleton Crew, if you're interested, go for it. Sounds like a lot of people are enjoying it. Sounds like it's not for a lot of people, and it's, you know, we'll see. But if you want your hard-hitting reviews, subscribe to the Drunk 3PO show.
Yeah, there you go. It's just like the 2 moms thing. It's like, this is a kid's show, man. Like, come on, you know. Like you geared this to like 5th graders, 4th and 5th grade. Like, come on.
Yep.
Can you just like not do it one time? Like one time?
Apparently not. Apparently not. So there you go. Hey, check this out. I just saw this. This is actually fantastic. Robert Pattinson says an immigration officer recently stopped him and said, "Hey, you're the guy from Twilight. Why'd you stop acting?" I was like, "I'm Batman."
All right, that's pretty good.
That is absolutely awesome.
That's pretty good.
I would have paid to see this interaction right here.
That is really good.
I'm Batman. And he's like, no, seriously though, like, why did you stop acting? No. I'm Batman. Oh man. That's good stuff right there. All right. So we got Linko Kenobi with a 50.
Look at that.
What is that noise? Thought I heard something. That wasn't on your end?
I heard absolutely nothing.
I heard something in my headphones. Anyway, Linko Kenobi for 50 says, "What's up, guys? People that are into woke identity politics nonsense is the reason that Star Wars shows fail. But Skeleton Crew so far is good, better than Acolyte. LOL. I'll be reviewing it anyway. Hope all of you have a wonderful day. Hail the 199.
Oh, thank you.
Hail. Let's go. Let's go." There we go. So thank you, Linko Kenobi. And yeah, look, it does seem like people are enjoying it overall from the people that are, are seeing it. So
the problem is, like, going back to that, is Star Wars has done so much damage to their brand that even if this show came out and it was done very, very well, and it's like, hey, it's geared for like a younger audience, and it's like it'll be fine, like it's good kid content, stuff like that. They've done such a huge brand that even families are like, I don't really have an interest in it anymore because I can't trust it. So you know what I mean? So it's like, it's one of those things where I wonder what the viewership is going to be on this, because even some of the larger YouTube channels that are reviewing this, people with like millions of subscribers that do really well, even their reviews on this show is very, very small. So it's like basically it's just saying that people just don't really have an interest anymore. So we'll see.
We shall see. Deez Weibo says, "Free Aziz Al-Shire." What did he get? How many games did he get? Let me see. Did he? You know what I'm talking about? The hit that he put on Trevor Lawrence. Let's see. I think he deserved, like, the hit that Aziz Al-Shire put on Trevor Lawrence. He got suspended for it. 3 games without pay. He got suspended 3 games. Bro, that was a fucking nasty.
I had to shift brain over to football because I was like, wait, what? Like,
that was
talking about music.
That was a nasty fucking hit, man. Here, I got this pulled up right here. That was absolutely nasty. Here we go, right here.
3 games without pay, and in the letter that they sent him, they cited repeated violations of rules intended to promote player safety. This is not the first time he has.
Yeah, you can't lead with your helmet like that. You cannot do that. He's sliding. When he's sliding,
violations of rules intended.
That's 100% targeting. That's 100% targeting right there. Boom! Knocked the shit out of him. So that's what the super chat's about right there.
Oh, I
so,
see.
There we go. So. Anyway, that's your sports wars coverage for the day right there.
Yeah,
everyone.
I had to like shift my brain and be like, wait, what? Like, what are we doing that nonsense?
Darth McBee says Jeremy played too hard with his toys and blew out his O-ring. Knee Pain says the Acolyte fans need someone to attack the Skeleton Crew kiddos so they have something to make content and tweets about. 1,000%. 1,000.
I like Knee Pain. Listen. Knee Pain, you're my boy, but man, Knee Pain does not like the Goonies. So,
that's
there's a lot. There's been a lot of Goonies hate out there like this past month. I don't get it, but at the end of the day, like what you like, you know, hate what you hate. Don't agree with everything I say. I think the Goonies is a great film, but
it is a great film. It's an amazing film.
It's one of my favorites.
There's been a lot of Goonies hate lately.
There's been a lot of hate on that. Look, even in the chat, Dylan's like, Goonies suck. There you go.
Yeah. Nah, Goonies is awesome. Simple Jeremy says, show Jay that video of the female Frank Gore. Oh God, I don't know where that's at. It's actually, I'm pretty sure it's on my D-Day Cobra Clips channel. Hang on.
They're gonna dunk on Goonies to make the Skeleton Crew better. Is that what someone said in the chat?
So have you seen the female Frank Gore?
I have not.
Here we go. Right.
Oh, Knee Pain says that is Coach that doesn't like. You said Skeleton Crew was better than the Goonies, Knee Pain. Did you not say that? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not above. Oh my. Oh my goodness. What is that?
Chris Gore? Holy shit. Chris Gore, chat, you're so fucking mean.
Oh my goodness. I wasn't expecting that.
That's on my D-Day Cobra Clips channel if you guys want to go check that out. So.
I didn't
Danky
I didn't expect all that. I think that was wild.
Danky did him wrong and put his picture in there too. Holy shit.
And I thought I did some damage to his brand by calling him Frank.
Oh fuck.
Speaking of
Danky, we got a new video. You ready?
Oh no. Yeah.
This is from 1-800-DANKY.
This week, people are taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space with that and feeling power in that.
I didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it. Yeah.
That's
Yeesh.
really powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what I wanted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've seen it on a couple posts. I don't know how widespread, but I am in queer media, so that's my
It's really cool.
Not to be corny, but make the world a safer place, especially right now. I think it's the most important work that we can do is how we can listen and be there for each other and the people that we love, and especially the most beautiful community in the entire world. And I love my queer brothers and sisters so much, more than anything.
We love you back.
We do.
I want to throw a theory or an idea out there. Fierro, okay? His musical number I love so much because the girls in town love him, but also the boys do. Do we think that maybe Fierro likes the attention from both? I don't know.
Of course. Well, Oz is a very queer place and has always been.
Yeah.
Even from the L. Frank Baum books, it's always been queer.
Yeah. I think so, for sure.
Gay.
I mean, Oz is just a celebration of uniqueness, and everyone is so beautiful in Oz. And I don't think it even is a conscious discussion. Yeah, everyone is just so beautiful queer, and that really goes back to the L. Frank Baum books, where literally the most commonly used word in the books is queer. Every day in the Emerald City is a pride parade.
Oh my God!
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, look at
that's actually great.
but it's true.
Yeah.
Even the chickens. Those chickens are gay.
Cake.
Jesus.
Speaking of Wicked,
Danky. That's from 1-800-DANKY. So if you guys have not, go over there and check it out. Danky's crushing it. So hail to him.
I don't know if you saw this, but oops. I think I messed up the shared screen.
You messed it up, Jay. What the hell, Jay?
So apparently Mattel is being sued over their recalled Wicked dolls that included a porn website. Did you hear about that story?
Oh yeah, we covered that here.
So
they had the porn address on the back of the movie. It's supposed to be wickedmovie.com, and apparently it was a wicked.com, which is a site I've never visited. I don't go to those types of sites. I'd never go into incognito mode and do anything like that. I'm a good person. So I don't know why I need to put that disclaimer out there, but I just felt like I needed to.
Yeah, they're being sued. A mother claims that she and her daughter suffered emotional distress from their mistake, according to the lawsuit. People are now selling the banned dolls for thousands of dollars on eBay right now. I was
Hell
get your porn Wicked dolls on eBay. It's crazy, man.
It is. I mean, again, I will say,
I wonder if they're gonna go for a lot more, years down the road. If people are remember this is the porn action figure.
I know.
People will
absolutely
sell it for a ton of money.
I mean, ultimately, like I said, the noise surrounding Wicked has been absolutely excruciating to listen to. The movie itself is very good. It is a very, very good movie. I don't think that most of our audience will like it per se, but I saw it and it is a very good movie for what it is. There's no doubt about that. Because of course I am constantly surrounded by women in my family, but so I was shown there's a scene in the movie with the black chick, and she actually does her own stunts, and she's singing the song while being upside down and on this all these like suspension wires and stuff like that. She did all of her own stunts too. It's pretty impressive. So Simple Jeremy, so I got that one. The Fantastic OG says the new show is Star Wars trying to be Star Trek. Ministry of Wrong Things says can't wait for Disney to learn wrong lessons and make all, if any, future Star Wars movies for 5-year-olds.
And look at this. All right, going back to Wicked. Wicked's been banned in Kuwait.
Let's go.
As the local media speculates, it's because of LGBTQ cat.
Base ass Kuwait. Let's go.
What the heck?
Let's go.
That's wild, man. I think the cast is gay, but I'm not sure. But we're gonna ban them anyway, just to make sure.
Yeah.
We speculate. We think they're gay, but we're not sure. We can just tell by looking at them.
That's awesome.
That's pretty funny, actually.
Oh man. Sir Hat says Skeleton Crew sounds like a lot like Space Cases, an old Nickelodeon show about spaceship full of kids trying to get back home, kind of like Voyager.
Might be, yeah.
Moo Boy Moo says, Jeremy, thanks for all your hard work for your country. Jay, your positive attitude is an inspiration. You guys are great. Niceness, man. Look at that. We've earned it. We've earned it too. Thank you. We appreciate that. Taker says, Jay, what is this sport you speak of, Jeremy? Yeah, Jay's brain was not working. He just wasn't.
I didn't. I'm like pop culture minded, so it's like the transition didn't happen.
Oh, Jay, Mexican Iron Man. Oh,
Zack Snyder over the Goonies.
Woo! Oh, Mexican Iron Man.
Might have to call ice on that one.
Whoo! That one hurt right there, brother. That one hurt. What's up, Mexican Iron Man? Good to see you, brother. Nader's Brick Channel says, Jeremy, shut up, Ben. Jason JJJ says, CEO of United Healthcare just publicly yeeted. What?
Say that again.
CEO of United Healthcare just publicly yeeted. I'm assuming that means publicly fired instead of anything else. Bruce Flash says Goonies is S tier. People saying otherwise welcome to be retarded.
Oh my gosh.
Look it up. Is there something?
I have it, but I don't like. Do you want to?
Well, I don't
show it.
No. We can't show it.
It doesn't say. It says United Healthcare CEO was taken out. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Starts with an A. I don't know what we could do.
Here it is. I'm looking at it right now. Now.
Wild, man.
The apparent attempt of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson in Manhattan used a silencer, according to CBS New York. New York PD has released photos of the suspect and is now offering a $10,000 reward. People were seen performing CPR on Thompson after the suspect carried out the attack. This is on Colin Rugg's Twitter account. And fled through a nearby alley. It is believed that the suspect waited hours for Thompson, with some reports claiming he waited overnight. At approximately 6:40 a.m. in front of the Hilton Hotel, the perpetrator discharged a firearm, striking the 50-year-old male victim in the chest and causing his demise. New York City Mayor Eric Adams said the attack appeared to be targeted. We want to be clear to New Yorkers that this does not appear to be a random act of violence. No, there's enough of that in New York as it is, though, so who cares? But that's wild. So, hey, listen, man. New York is a hellhole, and people are able to get away with a lot of crazy stuff over there. That's scary, bro. I mean, I think about it from my perspective and all of our perspectives. Like, I mean, sometimes I don't think about the fact that a lot of people, whether people like me or hate me, they know who I am. Now, I have taken like as many precautions as I can in my personal life, but like when I'm out in public, you know, like sometimes you're oblivious to that shit. You know what I mean? So it's scary shit, man. So it looks like he is deceased from what they're saying, right? He's no longer with us, right?
Yes.
Jeez, that's crazy. B Chain says, what the actual F? That's from Danky's video. Stepsis says, dude, gross. Zevin Cross says, Jay, do the truffle shuffle.
I think if I did that, it would have such a traumatic effect on the audience that they might not be able to recover.
Yeah.
And I don't want to put people through that.
It's true.
Too much jiggle going on there.
Doggy says, will Star Wars reach the 21-to-1 dislike ratio of Oi Primos?
Hard to say.
Ministry of Wrong Things says, Jeremy's favorite dating app is 23andMe. King Solo Wing says, now we know Jeremy has a membership at WickedCom. What is 23andMe? What is it? Is it like a family thing? All right, that is funny. I didn't get it. I don't really know what 23andMe is.
So they check your DNA and tell you who you're related, like who your relatives are.
I always say people in
It's an
Alabama.
Alabama joke. They said in the chat.
I always say people in Alabama go to family reunions to try to get dates.
That's pretty good.
Eric K says Jeremy could see himself in the witch slay queen. Max of VT for 99 cents. Thank you. Shadow Saint says, who else remembers that Nickelodeon show about the temple trails? I forgot the name. I don't remember that one. Dylan says, speaking of Goonies, Indiana Jones movies suck too. Bro, get out of here. We don't respect your opinion.
That's quite
XR Coog says, prayers to the Thompson family. Guy has young kids and was a decent person in my interactions with him. That's crazy, man. Booming Bob says Jay's going to cause another martial law after that Goonies take.
No. I'm at that point. Where I think Keanu Reeves said it, where people want to argue 2 + 2 = 5. I'm like, hey, man, all good. I got nothing to say.
Let's see.
Go have at it.
Let's see. B Barrett says, congratulations on Christina Gore and on her transition. Bronsonite says, always the rope-a-dope modern show get you, then slap you in the face with dick like Netflix Voltron remake. Waited for the last season to make the main character gay. Gotcha. That is kind of how it goes. Sadly. McCox says, since it's the 30th anniversary of the PlayStation, I figured I'd share a story. When I was 6, my dad got me a PS2 when it was new. I didn't say anything, but I was upset that it wasn't a PS1 because 2 in second place, 1 as in first place. 6 years old. 6-year-olds are funny. That is pretty funny. And then says, McCox says, y'all don't know how Disney got here, saving the world. They're making Walt spin so fast in his grave that he could power half of the United States. It's true. Let's see. We're getting 99-cent super stickers dropped right there. We've got if Legends hid. Let's see. It's Legends of the Hidden Temple. Oh, that's the Nickelodeon show. Okay, gotcha.
Legends of the Hidden Temple. Yeah.
Yep. Pat says Wicked.com is making an adult parody of the movie Wicked. Pedro Pascal is playing the wizard. The Rock is gay Linda. Jason Momoa is the green chick, and Jack Black will play the flying monkeys. Sounds about right. And we are at the end. Jay, what do you got going on?
Just promoting Achromatic Chronicles, the series. We're getting so close to 2,000 books sold. Thank you everyone who picked them up already, and still be available till the end of the month. So be doing that, and then Park Hoppin's gonna have a special live stream tomorrow at 3:00. We're gonna go live, me, Krista, and maybe a few others. So
all right,
tomorrow at 3:00.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Maximus BT. I got Cobra Cast tonight, and I'll be doing it a little earlier than normal, so probably like 5 or 6 Central, something like that, and then probably do a gaming stream after that. So looking forward to that. But thank you guys so very much. We do appreciate it. Jay, the best of us with his Santa hat. I actually was thinking about rocking my Santa hat, so we'll see. I don't know. What do you think, Jay? Should we just rock Santa hats for the whole month of December?
Of course, it's the season, man.
It is the season. It is the season. So, Make sure you check us out on Locals. Go follow us over there. Consider supporting us over there. We do appreciate it. And also go over to Criticalist. Join the Geeks and Gamers community over there. You guys will have a lot of fun. Criticalist is a fantastic app. Fantastic community over there. So we look forward to seeing you guys over there. Other than that, you guys have a great day. And we will talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone. Say bye, Jay.
Have a holly jolly
Christmas.